especially for ULF, if they're going for any kind of jungler to kind of mirror what their opponents are doing right now, they can go for the alpha if they want to. I would love to see the classic TNZ Leomore because we've seen that before into Suyo, and it honestly does pretty well. The sustainability on top of the fact that you can consistently pump out damage is always great, but they are going to be leaning into the Harith this time round against the Bruno.
Looks like Ulfanar want to make sure that they at least have a gold laner that can still go toe-to-toe with Bruno in the early phases, though Bruno will still have the advantage there. The fact that they've gone in this direction, though, means that they haven't picked their jungler at this point, and it's
Is it good
quite
now?
easy for GK to ban out
Tell
common
me it's
options
good.
like the Alpha.
ब्रो मेरे पता नहीं क्या इंटरनेट वैसे तो बढ़िया चल रहा है अभी देखो मैं कितने पे स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ 1440 पे और स्ट्रीम लैग कर रही है मेरी मेरे को समझ नहीं आ रहा क्या हो रहा है तो मैं सोचा कि स्टार्ट कर लेता हूँ एक बार It's fine. आज ये लास्ट मैच है फिर मैं जा रहा इसके बाद ये बकचोदी खत्म नहीं होगी इंटरनेट की तो मैं क्या करूँ
That instantly makes you think that they want to prioritize an assassin jungler because Khalid would be one of those heroes
पता नहीं
that
क्या
if you
चूतिया
play
पाव रहा
rogue
है
instantly can invade, if you play EXP can clear lane quickly and invade. So
छोड़ा
if
ऐसे
you're
ही कर
going
लेता
for
आज
a assassin jungler that's a little bit more vulnerable in the first couple of minutes, getting rid of it is pretty good, and with Hilda gone as well, that means we're not going to be seeing overly aggressive EXP laners in this game.
I don't know whether I want to push it to the extent of Phobia.
हाँ डिस्कॉर्ड लिंक डाल देता हूँ और क्या
Does pretty poorly against things like glue, for an example, which we haven't seen at all today. The Phobius most likely is going to get picked up, but only until we do see some interesting, an Arla ban.
Getting rid of Arla, not the most popular pick, can come up at times when the EXP lane pool has been narrowed, but I don't quite think that's happened just yet. If that's the case, Ulfanar are particularly concerned about GK going for control team fight.
Greater than ever.
Deal with Glorious Pathway and Final Slash together, that does make positioning more difficult.
I suppose, but it doesn't feel like... considering that it's like you have the choke kick, you already have the Avatar of the Guardian, even if you do find the counter engage, I don't think there's much to really fall back upon. I mean, yes, you do have the Suyo, but at the same time, I'm only expecting to see ULF to actually go for something like Alpha just to be able to kind of deal some form of true damage and deal with those frontliners a little bit better. If not, I mean, I'd be very happy to see something cool like Barca, for an example.
We haven't seen heroes like that in quite a while.
The band, yeah.
Like they'll go back to the Aurora. Also
What?
very good for
Beatrix.
providing that zone control.
Aurora.
Second to only Eve, and since the real world manipulation already banned off the table, having a way to stop GK from just running down that glorious pathway should be pretty effective. So here we see the Sicilian, the debut of the hero in the wildcard.
Finally, dude, a Sicilian.
It's quite a terrifying hero nowadays. This has been really interesting because so far the big argument for Sicilian is like, yes, he plays for the later stages of the game, but as a mid-trio, now that the HP, general max HP has been shrunken down, the health growth, Sicilian's third bat impact significantly hurts. It really demolishes most mid laners who don't have a lot of health to begin with, and if your support isn't able to buy you that space, you're just gonna have to take a punch.
Is it lagging now?
Sicilian is able to position quite safely in the mid lane while clearing things up, and because of the frequency of fighting nowadays in the meta, is able to build up stacks quite quickly and more easily compared to before, especially if you have a solid front line, which they do with the Hylos and a Grok. Once you get into the late game, he hurts so much, and they don't have to worry about spreading their resources thin as well, because Bruno already can hold his own in lane quite well.
And here comes the final pick coming from Ulfandar. It's going
Okay.
to be the
Ling.
Oh, so
Whoa,
they're gonna
whoa,
go really
whoa,
fast on
whoa,
this one.
whoa, whoa.
Interesting, because a lot of their composition, that mid-trio needs to be able to move really quickly forward. Alien is going to be playing
Sunshine,
XP with
Rosa, Apex 47. I'm supporting ULF. Alright. Rosa is a good jungler, right?
Begs the question,
Mid laner, right?
did they foresee this? Because again, that Grok, that wild charge is going to be the big difference maker in these team fights.
Yeah, if you're able to position the Grok properly, it can be...
Is that the same Rosa I'm thinking? Sunshine and Rosa?
Hero is able to mess with
The gold laner
jungle
Sunshine, I think,
too.
right?
So against a hero like Ling, that's very dependent. What are your expectations, Gideon?
Well, my expectations right now, I think that the early game is a little 50-50 between the two. It's going to boil down to the mid-trio priority. In terms of the laning phase, I don't want to say too much just yet, but I feel like, you know, Harith on Bruno, very volatile lane.
That is true, but not quite as volatile as the wildcards itself, because one slot on the line. We're going to be jumping into our first game of game number 3 here at day 1 of the wildcards with GK on the blue side versus Openar on the red.
All right, let's get right into this. Orange starts for both junglers here. They're going to end up on opposite sides of the map. Let's see which side is gold and which side is EXP. Top side is going to be gold, EXP.
Let's go
Fire
Fireflux.
So we're expecting this Ling to maybe unlock a
Fireflux?
side. If not, because they've got
They left,
information,
right? Fireflux,
with
I think.
Alien, who's already invading to steal away at least one camp.
We can already see a good amount of damage being done here in the
Apex.
mid lane. But before anything really gets started, we'd like to remind you guys, M6 Pass is going to be available from the 18th of November to the 29th of December. Make sure to complete all active tasks during the event to reach level 75 for free so that you can get amazing rewards.
Yeah, things like Challenger
Bro,
Squad,
people are
Season
picking
16
Bruno a lot, man.
Season 6 exclusive Claude figurine. I mean, these are just a few of the prizes. Now, based on this early game, we've already seen that Rosa is just feeling
Hello,
the
man.
range of Smile, taking a lot of damage, doesn't lose his passive just yet, but is able to come back into lane. Keep note that the range is significant for Smile, and if he maintains this type of distance to unleash his artillery, it's going to be hard.
Up in the mid lane, Shen already forced to use Flicker quite early on, and they managed to find the taunt onto
Ooh.
Zeno as well.
Hey,
Caught out
Zeno
his
is
back,
dead.
Tempest Blaze comes out,
Oh,
Rosa
nice.
securing
Whoa,
first
whoa,
blood
whoa,
onto the enemy
whoa,
jungle.
whoa.
Beautiful work.
Beautiful, man.
Beautiful work here. And at
Good
minimal
one.
losses as well. They didn't have to flicker at all. Shen out of position, having to force that flicker out quick, but TNZ is not going to let free kills go. Now, with that first initial kill
Geeky.
falling into the hands of Rosa, more mid lane control means that they can start spilling down
Geeky
to the bottom
sports.
side of the map. They just need to make sure at the very least that their gold laner just holds out on their own, don't die, stay alive, and let's play for these neutrals 4v4.
In fact, if they can maybe shift a little bit more attention towards the goal lane after this first turtle, that could help them deal with this first blood being given over to mid. Because Smile up until this point had actually been doing a very good job of just zoning the Aurora off the waves. That kill, they've just managed to
First
keep it
turtle.
back up again.
I'm more curious, how exactly is Zeno going to find opportunities to fight right now? Because again, Alien is doing
Join
a
XP
great
lane.
job against Samo, clearing these waves twice as fast
Okay.
as he is, has a level lead, and also is relaying information.
I think ULF will easy
All the
turtle, man.
information
The
working
Grog is
very
not
well.
even
Now
level
Rolls
4
Royce
yet.
halfway drop down on the turtle, but Alien is just stopping the rest of GK
Oh!
himself.
Ah, good kick.
Turtle secured by the lane,
Good
and
kick.
Zeno already taken out by
And
Openar,
Hylos is
continuing
dead
to fight
too.
as well. Tempest Blaze comes out.
Hylos is
Samo and
dead.
Zeno being slowed down. Avatar
Grok is
Guardian
dead
be
too.
zoning him away from his escape
Man,
path,
good
and
kick,
he
dude.
gets the taunt as well, giving a killing
0-3.
spree over the Rosa.
2.2. Gold lead ahead.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Zeno
This is like one-sided.
I mean,
Yeah.
you saw Alien use everything, right? He used the Shunpo, third hit a G Kundo, didn't hit anybody, so he doesn't get the reset. So all he has is the Way of the Dragon. So I'm not too sure what exactly was going through their minds, but I personally think it might have been an oversight.
I think there was a slight lapse in communication because the Glorious Pathway was placed down pretty nicely, but the rest of the team wasn't close enough to take advantage of it. A lot
My
of it was because
God.
Alien was just standing there menacingly, so they couldn't get close enough. But
One-sided match
yeah,
होगा
the
guys
timing
ये
just
तो.
was not right.
It's not looking good so far because now
Red भी जा रहा है.
on these buffs. Alien is doing such a phenomenal job right now.
आ रहे हैं लोग
That
रेड
being
पे.
said, if they
हाँ,
steal this
ये
away,
चला
where's
जाएगा.
the next opportunity that they could maybe set up a gank, right? The proxy is
Link top
successful.
पे था.
Top side seems to be pretty much untouched, and double waves being obtained by Sunshine. He's only
Link
gonna
दो
scale
level ahead है भाई.
2.8k at 4 minutes.
TNC just finished his Berserker
Suyu
Fury
दो बार
as
मर
well
चुका.
at 4 minutes, so that's very quick for a Ling, especially against a Suyo. GK has missed out on a potential early game spike with this jungle hero. And that means that Openar will be able to start taking control a little bit.
All right. It looks like even for Zeno, going to complete the Hunter Strike first. He's not even going to think of going into a component like the Fury Hammer and then building straight into
भाई मैं
more
कुछ
active
तो कर रहा हूँ ना
damage
जिंदगी
to
में.
the
तेरी
damage.
तरह रो
Because
तो नहीं
again,
रहा ना कहीं.
in the early game, you just don't have the HP to deal with all that burst. Speaking of which,
कुछ
Rosa
कर ले जिंदगी में जा.
0-1 right now. Anybody who's falling in that ult is almost guaranteed to die.
And this is coming from someone who was nearly taken out in the first minute by the Sicilian.
Second turtle.
Instant reversal, and that's why Rosa lives up to the title of Torn Queen here.
Still, Ling is like 2 level ahead.
Well, next
The
turtle is
goal
up
difference
then.
is
Wolfendar is gonna be looking
2.7. They should
forward
leave
and
this
actually trying
turtle.
to secure this
ये
turtle.
turtle लेने का कोई फायदा नहीं है.
It's such a minuscule objective comparing to slowing down the raw power of Smile and even Carby. If they can just slow down their farm, that's good enough.
Here comes Alien, gets the flicker
So
kick
bad.
right into the Avatar, the Guardian, but Zeno is able to dodge it with the iframes. Frigid Glacier comes out, only hits Samo. GK still in a good
Hylos
position.
is dead.
Glorious pathway used
Nope.
by the Hylos, so
Oh,
TNC
nice one.
not going to be able to follow up on that kill, but Alien still just
Joe is zoning out Suyu really well. Every time. Ooh! Early retry. Good one.
Steals it away from Ulfhead.
Will Grog survive?
Now go onto the mid lane, Purify forced out.
Grog has
Smile
ult.
taken as a trade.
Unlucky in
That-
the... Let me
it's
just double check the items.
really early
He
retry.
did go for the
Hey, man.
top boots. That's why he doesn't see as a
Good
long
steal though,
rate-
good steal.
rate for him, because this is now starting to turn around. Now that Geeke is able to secure at least one turtle, they just need a full winning fight against Ulfendar. Maybe a 2 for 3 would be okay, but ideally a 3 for 1 would be the best scenario.
It's a feels bad situation though, because Ulfenar was doing such a good job of keeping Zeno off. And then TNC just messed up the timing. I'm not too sure what really happened, because I don't feel like Shen would be enough of a threat for him to make that mistake.
Well, at the very least, they did find Smile there. I think personally, for me, turtle or not doesn't really matter to Ulfhendar at this point, right? They got the early game secured, the mid game is starting to come by, and we're expecting item power spikes for Ulfhendar first before we see it from Geeke. There's
The
feather
Cho is
feather
doing
being
good. He
able to
went
fight.
on the Suyu, you
Don't
know.
think
Engage तो
Carby
अच्छा था. Cho
will
अच्छा
have
zone
the
किया.
or even the Haas call completely.
लेकिन Grok ले गया ना.
That way.
Turtle.
Sunshine also has the level lead on the Bruno, so
थोड़ी early retry हो गई थोड़ी सी. 1 second early.
have a bit of advantage for Carvey, still not quite going his way. This is a very good window for Ulfednar right now, because we know once you get into late stages, Cecilion Bruno can be
Nice
pretty
fall.
scary. Here, another gank attempt on top lane, not able to find Carvey. Shen is here, Zaman Force being
I think he's
dropped
gonna
down.
ult.
Ulfednar wants to dive
Yep.
the tower, wall charge, hit 3.
अच्छा ult
And then
था.
Shen is able to flicker out to safety. Smile as well,
Oh.
chasing down Apex 47. And Ulfednar, unfortunately, will not
They
get
able to
anything from
defend
it.
the
That's
top
so worth
turret.
it. They get them all together. At least
That is
a flicker
nice.
out from Shen. This next neutral objective, there's no
Suyu
surprises
versus
from
Ling.
Shen.
Let's see.
Specifically, but
In the
at
bottom
same
lane,
time, we
1v1.
are seeing this very common rotation. EXP leaving their lane early on, running towards the top side of
how
the map
about
to try and
disengaged?
zone off the enemy gold laner while the jungler picks up the farm on the bottom end. Now the big issue of Suyo is that yes, he's mobile, but he's not as quick as Ling. Ling can cover the cross map marathons in a mere seconds.
And with the changes to Suyo as well, he's not
Nice
quite
zoning.
as agile as he used to be, nor does he do as much damage with his
Well,
tap skill too.
Lord.
Which does mean that the
2.5
odds
go
even
gold
just a
ahead.
little bit. That's why we're seeing teams prioritize.
Ooh, good
skill
kick.
less. Wave the Dragon finds
Is
the
dead?
Grok
Nope.
Shen in trouble. Watch charge use. Glorious pathway as well to zone out the rest of Ulfhednar. As Samo walks forward, Shen able to recall back to base. TNZ.
I think they're gonna
Tier
commit
one
on
at
it.
the
Cho
same
doesn't have ult.
time. Bruno not gonna be able
Rosa
to
doesn't
stop
have
him.
ult.
Lord being delayed. GK wants to find someone, but Alien doing a very good
nice
job. Avatar the Guardian
save
comes out,
from-
you know, iframes away. And neither team gonna be able to get that advantage
Suyu.
in the Lord Pit.
Yeah, and again, we can see that Ulfendar, they want to fight, and Geeke, they understand
Ling is
that.
quite
That's why
low,
they're
no?
doing this back and forth against them. As long as Carvey doesn't end up dying to the Ling on the bottom side of the map, then he will be okay, and they can scale at pace with
Who will win
Ulfendar.
M6?
Now, Carvey's
Best
already
team, bro.
completed
Best
his
team
second
will
item.
win
He's
the
got the Haas call, he's
M6.
also got the Berserker's Fury. We're waiting for him to eventually get that Malefic gun, but he's already ready to fight.
Yeah, Bruno is able to fight basically
Ghetto
any
also
phase
altered
of
there.
the
They
game,
should have
and as long
committed
as
a little
they can
bit.
Continue delaying, giving Carvey free space on the map while making sure that Smile stacks up. They'll be in a great spot actually. Glorious pathway comes out once again.
Good
onto
kick.
the Lord. Glorious
Bad
Dragon
kick
onto
on
Zeno in the
from
backline. He's not able
Cho.
to get close enough, but the Lord is not being whittled down. Frigid Glacier catches out Shen.
Lord
It's
is
gonna be a
still
kill for TNC, and
not
the rest of the
reset
team
yet.
splitting up. GK double kill now. Going to the side
Nice
of
kick
Ulfhednar.
from
Smile will finally
Sicilian.
finish off the guitar,
2
but
for
the Lord
1.
has been taken
Lord
by
is
the red
gone.
side.
कोई नहीं कोई नहीं कोई नहीं होता है होता है. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
he gets
whoa,
it,
whoa,
no
whoa.
problem. Smile
That
up,
was
I take it back.
not
I thought
needed.
2 for 1. Okay, maybe not the worst in the world, but maybe they can go and turn it into a 4 for 1. I mean, Danzi already using that Finch poise. Luckily, so he doesn't have to worry about the chase. But at this point, GK has a significant deficit, 4.8k in favor of Ulfendar, and we are seeing that TNZ has completed his third item, Power Spike achieved.
He has nearly a 3k advantage over Xeno right now.
When we have one in our team.
Even
Yep.
though Ling may not be the most popular pick nowadays, this is a TNZ classic.
See, XP laner already left their lanes.
Instantly turned that smile into a frown, and GK not looking good right now.
Look at the damage from Sicilian, bro.
Right? Level 10.
Sicilian भी dank होते जा रहा है.
50% of his health.
6.3k lead.
Scary. Sicilian
Oh,
ridiculously into the
they
game,
won't
actually, but
lose
Lord
inhibitor
has
though.
collided with bot tier 2. All of GK here besides Xeno.
I mean, Sicilian clearing, Bruno clearing. Huh.
Quite quickly, actually.
They won't
Open
lose
knife
any
shifts over to
inhibitor.
mid, able to get that at least.
They shouldn't lose their holy
Nicely
protection.
done by Shan, just making sure that the whole
Top,
shield
top,
doesn't
top.
blow
Oh,
up.
they lost the
lose
holy
that top
protection.
side one. It looks like there was, unfortunately, not multiple Shens to actually cover all of the innocent lanes, but in 93 more seconds, we're expecting that Ulfendar, I want to believe that they want to...
Oh, they lost the holy protection from top also, and the Lord is in the bottom lane.
Yes, he's already completed the holy crystal as well, so more than enough
Like,
reason
जाना है
to
यार.
press the dagger deeper into the
परेशान कर रहा है.
But there's also the argument to maybe not pressure GK too hard and give them reason to extend outside of their base. Because the longer the game goes, and if
Look
they're
at the
able to
damage from
defend,
Sicilian, no?
players like Carvey and Smile will
Yo,
actually
you shoot
do
that.
some
Ah, a little bit late.
damage, just that one bad impact.
Well, I know for a fact that the Queen would never ask Apex 47 to give up his life, but he's got a great ult, and I think they can guarantee at least one inhibitor if he just commits the ult a little bit further from where the inhibitor is to zone off the rest of GK once that Lord starts crashing through. But this is all theory crafting. It's still a 1-8 score line in favor of the ULF.
A very one-sided game so far, even though initially it looked like GK might be able to do something. 8k in 12 minutes. Opednar in complete control of the map. No external structures standing for GK, and Lord coming up in 25 seconds. Their composition not actually the best.
They shouldn't contest for this Lord.
It's going to be an uphill battle.
They can defend one more.
Smile, and I think that's their only
Yes,
save
I
in
hate
this
when
unless Carvey
laners
decides
still
his
go
fourth item
to
be Windtalker, and then maybe he can keep
save
on
level
Somehow,
1 tower
these
after 8
neutrals,
minutes.
And more
Yep.
importantly, these buffs do not fall into the hands of GK ever.
And they are just going to have to deal with that, basically. Lord finally
They shouldn't
spawned
contest.
now.
कोई
GK
फायदा
needs
नहीं है
to
इस
set
पे
up a
लड़ने
wave
का.
so that maybe they can walk out
8.6k
and
is
even
a lot,
damage.
and they can
Not
still
really sure if
defend
it's perfect
this
or
Lord.
God, you're just playing into the hands of the ULF.
I know
That's
when
the
it
problem,
marches.
right? They want to fight you.
They
but
will
you don't
lose
wanna
like
give
one
them that fight, so
inhibitor.
you have to sacrifice
If they
neutrals
if they
that
lose
you
one
protect
inhibitor,
the
it's
field
fine.
and
But
give
if they
the right
lose two
time.
inhibitor,
Now,
dude,
this might just be a checkmate angle. 9k, if they can break an inhibitor and maybe get
थोड़ा
a pick
दिक्कत
off
होगा.
GK before that Lord crashes,
थोड़ा
through the
दिक्कत
inhibitor,
होगा.
they might be able to end this game pre-15 minutes.
Lane sync है क्या?
Especially if they're able to find Smile somehow. They have tools that can easily dive into that
lane
line.
sync
TNC
तो
on
हो
the
रही
lane,
हैं.
the Avatar, the Guardian, like you mentioned.
तीनों sync हो रखी है
Positioning
भाई.
going to be key here, but
Okay,
at least
Grok
they
है.
still
अरे
have all
यार.
three inhibitors. Let's see if they can hold it.
तीनों
And
lane
bottom
sync हो
lane now gonna
रखी
be the
है.
target. Samo taking so much
Samo
already.
is
Tempest
half
away quite
HP.
early on, and the wave has been cleared out down bottom, but the Lord has already taken out
दो
the mid
टार गए
tower,
ना यार.
and
ये
Alien
दिक्कत
by
हो गया.
himself takes out
But
top
still
mid
bottom
as
टार ज़्यादा
well.
important था, तो
Very
वो बच गया.
calculated gameplay from Ulfindar.
अगला लॉट टॉप में जा रहा है. तो बॉट टार बहुत ज़्यादा important है.
Show you fake a commitment down on the bottom side.
Right,
You have
Sen?
alien push on that top side, and you know the Lord is going
They-
to
yeah,
down through mid.
they need
and
to
he
protect
is
this
really
one for
not strong enough to
somehow.
handle it. Here it comes.
Avatar the gun comes out. Glorious
Whoa,
halfway,
good
Zone
kick.
away with a kick.
Sicilian
Onto the
dead.
target he
Cho
wanted.
dead.
But the Glacier takes
Ah,
out
Cho
the
survived.
line, and GK Esports is just dismantled in an instant. They're able to clear up the minions.
Why
but
they are
Golden
forcing-
now has to wait a little bit longer. In fact, their waves are not
Well,
pushed up,
lost
so
all the
GK
inhibitors.
will survive for now, but that is some serious damage.
Oh man, Alien, he's got a bit of help, but he understands like the
Man,
game could end if I recall
तीनों lanes
now, it's
perfectly
only
synced थी,
4v3.
perfectly,
I
perfectly.
mean, I can almost guarantee this. Just one
They
more.
will able to defend
And
this.
there's the one more coming. Another 5 seconds before the other two members come out. But Ulfenar is just
Woo!
pushing straight in. Shen just barely survives. Minion
They
wave
will
is
if
still
it-
alive, though.
Oh my
GK
God.
not able to get on top of it. And because of that, Ulfenar with a very, very convincing victory in game number 1.
Okay.
Truly elite warriors, berserkers.
I
in
thought they
their
will able
own
to defend
right.
this.
Cool,
Good,
calm, and
good.
collected.
Good game.
But God, if guarantee this, just one more.
Well, and there's the one
Grok
more coming
ulted
in about 5
already.
seconds before the other two members come out, but Ophenar is just pushing straight in. Shen just barely survives. Minion wave is still alive though.
Oh my
DK
God.
not able to
Sicilian just came out, bro.
to make it to the main
I thought they were able to
of
defend, but
M6. They've made a statement here. Now they just need to close it out.
I mean,
do you
I
think
feel like
ABM
DK
can
has some
compete
really
in
good
the
ideas.
wildcards?
My
Oh,
issue
they are
is that
not in
so far,
wildcards,
we
bro.
haven't
This
seen
this time.
outstanding performances. If not better yet,
They have
can
tried.
somebody win
They are
from
not
the
up to
lane?
the
Bruno had a
mark
tough
yet.
time, I understand. EXP had a
I
tough
think
time, but we
India
are
or
really
Nepal,
expecting
whatever,
to see some
they
form
need
of pressure
time
or at the very
and
least
patience.
controlled aggression against Rosa.
Bro,
Didn't get that as well.
they don't
So
play
I
scrims
think,
that
is it a
much.
draft issue? Is it a-
The game
is
is
it
not,
them getting
you know,
outclassed?
at that
Tough to say,
point
but
in
I would
India,
lean towards the
they
draft
can
first.
qualify for
Going
M6
towards the
properly.
draft first.
I mean,
I
even
feel
though
like they had the
they
tools
managed to get
necessary,
into the
especially
wild
against
card, they
Mao,
still,
which
you know,
is
lack
good.
the,
Right as the game started,
rotation,
he
the
almost
micro
picked up
macro
Rosa
game, you know.
and the mid lane, right? I think
And
the
there
first
is-
turtle fight does come
I
into
mean,
mind here
they
because
won't,
in an
no,
early
they
game
won't, they
meta,
won't, bro.
snowballs become a lot more
They have
prevalent,
more,
so they
like,
have
you
to
know,
make sure to avoid
last time they
giving
lost to
away
Homeboys, and
advantages that you
Homeboys have
early
been
on. And
playing
because there was
in
a
M6 for
disconnect
like
in the
2 times, I
glorious
think,
pathway and
already.
the rest of the team to start the turtle fight, I think it gave Rosa back the EXP that they were already missing
And
a little
and they're not even giving them, like, you know, good fights. Like, you know, it's
early
like
on, and
one-sided
fully caught up.
always.
Well, I'm curious to see the post
So
game
it's
item build
difficult, you
first
know.
because again, a lot of it really comes down to what came first, and more importantly, did they achieve the timings that they were looking
Oh,
for?
Sicilian died like 3 times. He didn't do
Specifically
much.
somehow, right?
That's the
Now,
problem.
As much as Cecilia can scale well into the late game, the problem is that you have to take a little bit of a detour in your item progression. You must get a gleaming gem so that you could stay in that lane for
Bro,
longer before
instead
you
of
pick up things
Grok,
like the glowing wand, the
if they could have
fishing
gotten
lantern,
Gatot
and he was
Kacha,
eventually
it
going
would
to
have
go up
been
to that
better.
third item, but
अच्छा
just
रहता.
getting it costs so
IG no
much.
Rebbium
Rosa,
did.
on the other hand, 2k ahead,
BTK.
7k ahead as a matter of fact, able to achieve 4 items pretty efficiently.
There is no one. Like, I don't have a favorite team, bro. Godel. Godel is my favorite.
Even having that wishing lantern.
In
at the
India,
very
I
end
only
there,
support
Aurora,
Godel.
as a mid laner, is typically leaning more into utility rather than damage, but Rosa was in so much control that they could just afford to go for that, and that just adds on even more burst that GK has to deal with. With a lineup like this, you
I
do
don't know
ideally
why
want
he
to
picked
play
Grok.
around Zeno or Carvey, but we didn't really see them visit the gold lane much, and Zeno got
dude,
really messed
look.
up in that first turtle fight. which
There are too
instantly
much
delayed
CC on the
his
other
progression
side, you know.
against a hero like Ling. That's just bad news.
It is bad news.
The-
But at
the
same
wild
time,
charge,
it's
you
like,
know?
You should have seen it coming, right? You saw the Cho there. You saw him move out of the
Grok.
lane first, and at the
Sorry.
same time, as much
Cho,
as you want to focus your
Aurora,
eyes on the neutral objective, you
and,
do not tunnel
Gato
vision,
Kacha.
especially with single target lockdown. Right now, in terms
But
of
still, he need a
ULF,
proper
Oof
crowd
has
control.
done
Grok
much
wasn't
better
that
than
good.
GK. I think they need to streamline what the
Grok
composition
is kind of
does
squishy,
and
bro.
really focus down on the important elements, whether it be their mid trio or their side lanes.
Yeah, you gotta be able to streamline your decision making a little bit more here because you are clearly up against a team with much more international experience.
The Gato
and
Kacha had,
maturity.
you know, provided
They're pointing
more
out
value
very
than
much,
Grok.
But I do want to give some kudos to
Grok is
Alien as
0-1,
well.
Oh, yeah.
0
That
to
throw
1.
in the EXP
And he
lane
was like
instantly
9
allows
assists
him to
on
unlock
Gato
himself
Kacha.
from lane very easily against a sandbag like
So
Hyper.
yeah,
Protecting that right from
it's
the get-go.
alright, guys.
And
It's
the fact that
alright.
he's able to just dash around and distract 3 or 4 members of GK by himself, that's already doing way more than the job description asked for.
Attention is currency in a game like this, right? You can only pay attention to so many things at once. And I think personally for me, I was concerned that this
Who's,
meta was going to stray away
look,
from
Sicilian
his
did,
playmaker.
yo,
He
look
is
at
very
this.
much a
Damage dealt on
dealer, and he
Sicilian.
likes to pressure his opponents in that way. Cho fits him
Bro.
perfectly like a glove.
Sicilian needed a good front
The,
line. Sicilian would have been a
Hylos,
tank
the
in this
lead,
game.
plays the Hilda. I guess it's kind of boring, but at the very least, with this Cho, his position
40k,
is
dude.
hyper-aggressive, but
He
knowing
died like
that
2-3
he is
times
faster than his opponent
and
is
40k
already a
damage.
great tool.
That's also the power of deciding the order of your draft, right? Because Ulfednar started with Cho Gatot, both flexible
Facts,
heroes that can be
yes.
switched in either lane. It makes it so difficult for GK to decide, okay, how do we pick against this? And I think that cost him.
Well, I think maybe they
Yeah,
should
and the
focus.
Cho and
That was,
Ghetto,
maybe
right?
those
They're
little
saying
go. I don't
right.
know, that's personally
I
me,
agree.
but generally
उन्होंने
think
पिक
that if
किया
GK
चो और
is going
गैटो
to
का अच्छा,
approach
so
this
वो लोग
situation
कंफ्यूज थे कि
much more,
कौन कहाँ
paying
जा रहा
attention
है
to the picks and
and
pans.
how
In
to
that
like
first
counter
phase,
them.
really caused
So
them
they
trouble.
went with the
Obviously, they did much
Grok
better in the second phase, though.
because
As
you
they started
know,
leading into it, I think that the Grok pick,
but Cho
unfortunately,
was playing really
that
fine.
was a good counter engage tool. It the soon as he
I think there will
decided
be
that
some
he was not a
bans,
hero.
some Cho bans in
He
M6.
lost the flicker very early
sure.
on, so it did not quite work out. But our MVP of game number 1 is none other than the Torn Queen herself, Rosa, in the mid lane for Offennar.
An absolute pillar, an absolute
Is that a guy or a girl?
a rock for the team. If you're falling back and you need somebody to bail you out, you can believe that the Queen does not let you die for free.
Queen?
And it's great to see. So far, we've been seeing all the
It's a
standard
guy.
procedures coming in from every one of these teams. From
And that's
all
a
sides. Even
cute-looking
when
guy,
we
no?
are expecting,
That's
know,
like a
ultimate,
model, bro.
Pure domination coming in from Ulfandar in comparison to GK.
GK, they
Cho
got a
had
lot
good
of work to
zoning,
do
yeah.
here. There's potential, definitely. This is a team that can be very flashy, can be very bombastic. Their confidence,
Very
their
bombastic.
arrogance comes from
Yo, is
reason. But Ulfandar is not
Kid
a team
Bomba
that
playing
will
or not?
fold easily, and you can see the chemistry they have just
Is
from their
Kid Bomba in the
performance
M6
playing
or not,
well.
I'm
guys?
hoping that
Anyone?
a great example of this is the
This
kick
was
in
stupid
to
mistake.
the Avatar the Guardian. I hope that we get that moment.
Then
get that moment.
here,
It's gonna happen later.
Cho
Yeah,
took
this very
out
first- this
Zeno
very first
again,
scenario, not
the
exactly
Suyu.
the best in the world coming in from GK, but hey, you know, you make mistakes in the early doesn't mean that you can't get out of it.
That's a
later.
guy,
At the end
right?
of the day,
Still smash for
do
real.
think-
Funny.
I do think that at least for GK, they need to communicate just a
Yo,
little bit better.
chill. What the fuck, man,
No,
guys? Something
not-
is wrong with
no,
you, man.
It's not the one that I'm looking for. Oh well.
See,
But
Grog
yeah,
died here.
you could tell that with the chemistry, there is again. a very
Hylos
different
died.
idea of how
Man,
we
they
should
were
play
melting the
across
front
map.
lines
The
like
GK
nothing,
would
dude.
have been matching the ULF every
And
single
that-
time.
that
Whenever they
just-
started to cut their waves and head over to the top side, sending their EXP over. At least GK was there to
That
try
was
and
funny.
minimize the damage.
I thought they could have defended.
Still has
I thought.
potential. They've
I
just
mean,
been dealt
they would have
quite a
defended
heavy
that shit.
blow here that they will need to adjust back from. A lot
What is
of
that,
those team
PUBG?
fights, they tried to make it happen, but there was forced separation being made by Ulfednar, where every single time
गोलू बोलते
Alien's
गोलू
already on top of Zeno,
अगर
Mackenzie's already looking for
अगर
an alternative
ये अभी बोलेगा ना गोलू बोलते गोलू तो मैं तुम लोगों को स्टारलाइट गिफ्ट कर दूंगा
angle, while the
Come
Hylos
on.
was like just
Boy,
running
गोलू
ahead by
बोलते गोलू
himself. They gotta fix that.
I think it's a luxury for them, okay? Just like a fairy.
गोलू को
Luckily,
जानते हो
they
guys
gave
तुम
Fairy's first M6 Swiss watch, a special jewelry collection for Jushin as well as Mia, and brand
Mobile
new
Legends
champion
Bang Bang
rings and
watch
medals.
and
So
jewelry.
follow at Fairy World on TikTok and our websites for more updates.
That
Dream
sounds really
watch.
cool to me, actually. I think you guys should check that out. We all like our in-game bling. Why not invest a little bit in some out-game bling as well?
My wrists are feeling a little empty here, just a little empty. It would be nice if we could fill it up, but that's not
साले
all. We also
बांग
have
रहे
so much
साले
more.
मूंटून
Now,
वालों से
from the 18th
हमको
of
skin
November
दिला,
to 29th
साले।
of December, we
घड़ी
can
मांग रहे हैं, देख
participate
धीरे
in
से।
M6 Lucky
अभी
Gift,
पता है ये
where
किसको
you
देख
can
रहा है
drop
ये प्रोड्यूसर बैठे ना उनको देख रहा है कि यार
chance
घड़ी
to
दे
win
दो यार
slots,
घड़ी दे
new
दो
Epic Skin Challengers player as well as
जानबूझ के नहीं
Favorite
पहन के आया देख
Skin
अभी भी देख रहा है
and
देख
more Epic
देख उसकी नजरें उधर यहाँ नीचे ना बैठा हुआ है कोई उसको देख रहा है
painted
घड़ी के
skin.
लिए
Well, coming into game number 2, there are a couple of adjustments.
ब्रो
that
मेरे
need to be
मेरी
made.
मेरी को कहाँ है
Particularly
मेरे
for
को
me, it's just
मेरे
the
को
EXP side of the draft. I think, you know, overall, now that
मेरे को
we're
अच्छा
getting
करता है
all
यार
those
कास्टिंग
as well as Carvey, they both sides actually did
नॉर्थ ईस्ट वाले अच्छे करते हैं कास्टिंग वो
inevitably,
दो तीन हैं उधर एनएसीटी वाले जो किए थे ना वो अच्छे था
double waves that he was absorbing from top side and as well as mid, but generally we're not seeing solo kills.
इंडिया इज नॉट
Is
इन वाइल्ड कार्ड
India
गाइस
becoming a bit more of an island nowadays when classically that was always the identity of the EXP lane,
Why they
right?
have two
Where you
tanks,
always just
lol,
leave
and
the
Suyu is
EXP
not
laners
working.
do their own thing. But now because they play such a
It happens,
pivotal
guys, it
role
happens.
as potential setters or front lines in team fights,
It's
they
Rosa,
have to
Sunshine, bro.
participate
These are
in
like
across
veteran
the map. And that
MLBB
means a
players.
little bit more space for the
They are
gold
old
laners
player,
to
man.
do
They
their
have
own thing
played
instead.
like 4
I
M
do think though that
series.
if they wanted to shake things up, if you are looking for counter engage, and if not to slow the pace of it, I do think that high ground marksmen work really, really nicely. Natan, for an example, and as well
Is
as
he a
you know, the
oh, yeah.
notorious one, Beatrix.
Yo,
of
yo, yo.
course,
Guys,
is
look at
very
this, look at this.
for an example,
Look
as
at
well
this.
as, you know, the notorious one,
What's he
Beatrix
doing,
of
bruh?
course, being very, very devastating. But let's quickly get some coach info here. Our coach focus, the profile. This player's turned player
Digital
turned
Devil
coach
Pro
used
Gaming.
to compete
Digital
with
Devil
two-time
Pro Gaming.
world champion Few and can lead GK to secure the last Swiss stage slot. I mean, look at his history, right?
Two-time
He played in
champion Few.
MPL PH Season 1,
What?
second place.
This player turned coach used to compete with two-time world champion Few. Can he lead GK to secure the
With the Digital Devil
used
Pro
to
Gaming,
compete
MSG
with
2018
two-time
second place with the same team, MPL PH Season 2, as well as
Focus.
the Under Signal Ultra.
focus.
So I want to see a little bit more of that.
DFYG
Can that
is
gameplay
good.
extend further and pose a threat
I think
to Ulfednar?
ULF has a good chance to win wildcard, to be honest.
Nope, they're going to stay
I
on
mean,
the
they have
blue
the,
side of
talent
the map
and they have the
here,
experience.
with ULF being on the red side. Let's see if they're going to change things up, because again, the Gatot first change that we are seeing in terms of the bans alongside the Yves.
Are snowballing hard with him,
Get
otherwise
rid
in
of
an
Gatot.
proper
So
5-man
the Eve was
rank.
already banned out in game
His
number
5
1,
mans
but
are
the
very easy
avatar
to
of the
counter.
Guardian turned out to be a bit of an issue for GK
Shoes
in the
only
previous
work
game, because
if
when
you
combined
are
with the way of the
snowballing.
dragon,
Yeah.
actually posed really
And he got,
ways of setting up fights,
he
but
died like
up
2 times
the
early
rest.
game. So you.
Let's see whether or not, I mean, Fanny banned as well.
Zuxin.
Defense here.
Fanny, Zuxin, Yves,
Third pick. Was there anything in the previous game that they needed?
and
I'm
I think
thinking maybe
Loe.
to, like, limit, to really push aliens.
Loe
to
will be
that
banned
show
too.
At some point of time.
Yeah, the show actually should be contested a little bit, because having it face off against the Hylos and EXP lane
Cho is a good pick.
way too much space. Not to mention that
They shouldn't. Nobody should ban Cho. Cho is a good pick. If anyone gets Cho, it's a good pick all over. They should gamble on Cho and get a Kacha. Get a Kacha shouldn't get banned also. Matilda is a good ban.
Now let's see whether the ULF is going to adjust or just continuously stick to what they know already. I mean, they found success in game number 1. To repeat that without the Gatot, I don't think Gatot was the pivotal, the crux
Matilda
of
too.
their composition.
Yeah, Gatot, I always feel like Gatot isn't really meant to be the initial initiator. He's always better as a secondary form of entry. And that's why you want to combine him with heroes like the Cho. Sure, the Cho is supposed to be the EXP laner, but in that case, he becomes the primary engage, and it's so much easier for Gatot to set up that AOG once the battle lines have already been scattered.
Yeah, now here's the scary part. As much as I want to believe that ULF wants to pick up that Cho, maybe with Khalid alongside it, it feels really bad.
PH and Indo has
If they
100%
decide
ban
to
on
go
pick rate.
for either one of those two options, then Phobius
What?
is going to show up straight away. If they lock in that
What do you
Phobius, I
mean?
know for a fact
100%
that
ban
Alien
on
during
pick rate.
M3 played the glue before.
Matilda.
They
So they're gonna
will
go the Hylos again.
still go for the high
Hylos went.
I think it's that good.
Hylos can be pretty effective. We've already seen very good Hyloses, even just today in the wildcards. The Glorious Pathway is not just used to run in and escape, but also as a way of just cutting the fight in half, just drawing a line in the literal sand and saying, you cannot pass this point. It was really messed up in the previous game.
Guys, 6
because,
more subs, man.
Ulfednar
That's it.
had more
6
mobility
more subs.
overall. So the Glorious
भाई
Pathway
हिंदी में
was kind of
commentary
null
कर दे.
and void. Now
भाई
that they don't
commentary
have
तो
a
आती नहीं है
Gatot
मेरे को,
to
मैं
do it,
बस
at least it
हिंदी
might
में
be
बात कर
better,
लूँगा
but
पक्का.
I think this just means the Cho comes out again, right?
I think the Cho's definitely going to come out again. Maybe even pairing it up with the Khalid. Both
Cho!
really well. And now they're
ULF wins है man.
oh, they're going to
यही
go
जीतेगी, ULF जीतेगी.
as well as the
अरे अपना pick किया है भाई ने.
hand pretty early here. Does GK
जो जो भी उठा रहा है उसको सपोर्ट कर रहा है अपन.
I'm trying to think whether or not they did it before, but well, looks like Harvey is still going to go.
भाई ब्रूनो बहुत पिक हो रहा है आजकल. ब्रूनो तो भर भर के पिक हो रहा है. I think only Carry can counter Gatto properly. Nah.
We could tell that they had a bit of difficulty, and
Oh, Gatto can kill Carry.
coming out.
Interesting.
Haya.
I mean, you're playing an assassin right into the hands of this Cho. If you're already struggling
Haya.
with Suyo,
They can go
I
Hilda.
don't think
Hilda
it's
is
gonna make it
open.
any easier here.
Hilda is
Let's see. I mean, the ULF could easily
Khalid,
just
Khalid
call it
pick, Khalid.
a day and then just move on from
Khalid,
there.
man,
Or if
Khalid.
not, they could build
Khalid.
compensation
But people, hero don't know how to combo
Gonna
with
go
a
with the Suyo. I actually did
do
think
pole.
that Offenard didn't
Pole.
need to lock in their jungle here. It's already shown that TNZ has a pretty deep
Bro,
hero
pole कैसे
pool.
लगाऊं यार, मेरे को pole का
So
पता
if they're
नहीं.
able to force
रुको
GK to
देखना.
ban out a bunch of junglers, I feel like it would just be better for them. But I guess they want to stick to something that's a little bit more meta, since Hayabusa is not a hero that gets to see the light of day often, actually.
Also true. But when we do, there's only two versions of it. It snowballs so hard that he doesn't even need his stacks to use the Yoki Shadow Kill to get
Pole
multi-kills,
कैसे लगाऊं
or
मैं?
he doesn't play the game at all.
Pretty much, very snowball oriented. If you're able to get like 2 or 3 kills under your
Pole,
belt in the first 5
pole.
minutes, the game just instantly becomes yours. Then the Sky Piercer stacks just take out the rest of the enemy all by yourself.
Live
But if
chat,
you're
chat
not able to get
filter,
that initial lead,
quality
Hayabusa
caption,
just falls so far behind.
view
Yeah,
channel.
It's all about pressure, right? Now we're looking back at the draft picks, recaps in game.
पोल का ऑप्शन ही नहीं आ रहा है यार, मेरे को पीसी से लगाना पड़ेगा. फिर 2 सेकंड दो मेरे को पोल लगाता हूँ. क्या नाम है? GKNULF. तो वैसे ही बता दो ना यार, कौन किसकी साइड ले रहा है. मैं तो ULF की साइड हूँ भाई. Like and sub guys, like and sub. Like and sub, like and sub, like and sub, like and sub, like and sub.
Or not, we are going to see the ULF also get rid of
कहाँ है?
Arlet like they did before, but finally.
कहाँ होता है पोल guys?
The Arlen was an interesting ban, but it made a lot of sense after seeing what Offennar went for, because they want to be the ones in control of the team fight, right? But they don't go for that. They actually ban out the Vexana instead. So this is instantly making you think, what are they intending to give Rosa that Vexana would be a problem?
Yeah, I'm interesting. I wouldn't have imagined that Vexana would have been the way to go. Yeah, I mean, top priority mages are already out. I would have imagined they want to play the Sicilian all over.
The fair miss, right?
अब अटकने लग जाएगी मेरी स्ट्रीम पक्का. पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है आज.
More likely they'll like just blind pick the Vexana here.
Nah, they can't. They wouldn't do that. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
Guys, मेरे को बताना like करे दो.
I won't deny that. I like the way that you're thinking right now, but at the same
ULF की
time,
तरफ ज़्यादा लोग हैं.
They have to make a decision whether or not to show this show in the EXP lane or
है ना?
just hold it off and lock in their
पोल
mid
ही गायब हो
lane.
गया मेरा
They're
तो.
gonna lock in their mid lane, and they're going for the Loyi.
Ooh, we've already seen Aloy being very aggressive. Just the match before this, that diversion really messes with you, because you always have to be looking behind you, wondering, is someone in that brush? And that could make Hayabusa's job a little bit more difficult, because this is normally a hero you have difficulty catching. If you can just teleport anywhere you want, then that's no longer an issue.
Yeah, but it also provides a vulnerability, right? Because again, if this snowball happens for GK, the mid lane is most likely where they're going to attack. If not, maybe Sunshine on the gold lane, but that's only if the opportunity presents itself.
Yeah, Aloy can be pretty aggressive, can be pretty oppressive with her damage in the mid lane, but since they did pick it earlier on, it gives GK the opportunity to go for that mid lane counter. And whoa, the Belleric! The counter to the Aloy diversion.
Belleric.
I mean, yes, but
That's like a debut pick, man.
Look, I don't
No?
know about this one. I don't know about the Billeric.
Guys, what do you think about Belleric? Cho is not the best, to be honest. In 5v5, he dies so fast. But bro, it doesn't matter if he dies, you know. All it matters, he kicked the right target, and you know, he can pull the right target out. That's it.
Maybe I'm just pulling strings to see if they connect.
Yeah, I mean, if you have Chip and Loyi, then your map presence is just undeniable entirely.
पर भाई ये ना ब्रूनो प्योरीफाई ले लेगा, सिसिलियन प्योरीफाई ले लेगा.
It is. It's the glue angle.
You called it. Nicely done, Staffa. Apex 47.
फिर कुछ बचेगा नहीं चो के लिए. किसको किक करेगा? हाया को किक करेगा ये.
I have to say, this is a really great draft coming in for the ULF.
Belleric. हाइलॉस की तो गांड टूटेगी इस बार. ग्लू और ले लिया उसने.
Where they really focus their resources on, and that was the big problem.
हाइलॉस ना बेटर एक्सपी लेन में, लेकिन अब ग्लू आ गया, अब वही है, कोई फायदा नहीं है.
Or even a win condition off of their Suyo because of early engagements from Ulfhednar. This game they still have the
They went with the flicker? Bruno or Sicilian went with the flicker.
A little bit more leeway to
That's
let
new.
Zeno do things in the first couple minutes of the game.
They really went flicker.
on, maybe between
Bro,
levels
no
1
shot,
and
right?
2, leave that
Wait.
mid lane open for Cecile
देखने दो,
to
guys.
actually get to where he needs to be, but that's
Okay,
also just the beginning.
match number
Oh,
2.
the land of Dawn opens
ULF
up once
versus
again, ladies and gentlemen, because we
Geeky
are
fan.
stepping into game number 2 here.
Geeky Sports.
It's going to be GK Esports up against Ulfhednar, the latter
Sicilian
in
Flicker
control
and Bruno
one
Flicker,
game
wow.
away from securing their first victory.
High loss on Revitalize.
Junglers going to be starting on their purple buff, going to be ending up on opposite sides of
And
the
Belleric
map.
is also on Revitalize.
Is where we see TNZ heading towards gold lane
Damn.
on the opposite side for GK.
This is kind of fucky, man.
Apex 47, making sure that they are just positioning themselves towards the gold side of the map in case of anything happening. And let's not forget, Lethal Wanderer is about to come up.
If they can catch Xeno's rotation, can instantly provide some good information. Xeno jumps in, does some damage to Rosa. Rosa not able to clear the wall. Has to use Flicker very early on, and the Litho will be secured by the
Litho
Hayabusa.
took
Alright, as
by
expected. Give that up,
Hayabusa.
here comes the gang.
Yep, TNC on top of Smile. Both mid laners now going to have their
Bro,
Flickers forced
look
out.
at the,
First
Loy
This
presence,
rotation
bro.
specifically coming in from
लोई ना बड़ी दिक्कत
reminds me
करती है
of
यार
two
किसी को
junglers
जिसको खेला आता है ना
as
ढंग से
well as Chibi from Vamos.
तोड़ती
Both
है
of
भाई
them like to do this particular rotation of picking up both big
बस
camps
डैमेज
and
और
one
ऊपर
small
से
camp, insta-gank mid lane,
और फिर
insta-gank
रोटेशन
top
उसका
lane.
इतना सही है
It's a good timing because at that point the mid laner is not typically expecting a gank, and they're also going to be pushed up a little bit more just to help contest the Little Wanderers. So you can maybe catch them off guard. Though in this case, it was just the battle.
Hayabusa
spell waited
taking
out.
I think it's worth it. The battle
jungle
spell
from
alone
bottom.
is so worth it because that means Apex can flicker on top
Whoa.
of Smile, and there's nothing he can do about it.
Well, Xeno just hit level 4. Both junglers now at that point.
Suyu
Turtle
is ahead,
coming up
though.
In a short while as well.
Like
is
this
where we'll see
much.
how aggressive GK wants to be. Because yeah, if you can get a couple kills on Hayabusa instantly.
Yeah, they
all of a
want
sudden,
someone
Apex
before
comes
the
in on
turtle.
TNC, Shen dropping low with the yin yang
Oh,
reaction.
retreat.
You know, not quite able to connect.
Suyu retreat
I think at this point, Geeke, just give up this very first turtle, right? You're missing important battle spells. You've already used the Revitalize coming in from Shen. You should head down to
What?
the bottom side, maybe consider setting up a dive. I mean, Harith is wide open. He doesn't have defensive battle spells that will get him out of an Oki. Shadow
so
Kill.
Belleric is a good pick
Would
man
be a good place
against
for GK to pick
Rosa.
something up, but they're matching here in the turtle pit. Alien in some trouble, still has the split. Gonna finally use it.
Oh.
Off of Samo.
Hylo's
Quick
dead, I
just to
think.
slow things down. Yin Yang reaction again, doing more damage as Ulfhednar prolonging this
Whoa,
fight.
whoa,
Alien
whoa.
finally gonna jump off of the Hylos and use his flicker to get away as well.
Okay, all right.
Suyu is almost level 6 Haya just
Pretty chill for both sides. Again,
got level
we
5
haven't seen
just
first
got
blood
level 5
being achieved. We're not seeing double waves being taken as well, but at the very least, Esports. Oh, hold on.
Alien jumping on top of Xeno once again. Wave the dragon onto Shen.
yeah
Research,
Belleric is dead
burns the
अब पीछे
blood.
जाना ही पड़ेगा
Secured easily by TNZ alongside the
सेटअप ही नहीं हो रहा था काफी ट्राई किया उन्होंने Haya dead.
They find him. He's gonna walk right
See.
into the trap.
लोई बैन करनी चाहिए मैं तो पहले ही बोल रहा था लोई को ओपन छोड़ो ही मत
They knew exactly what
जैसे फैनी बैन हो रही है वैसे लोई बैन होनी चाहिए हर मैच
figuring
में
out that the purple buff was taken. They knew for a fact he's going to orange. We can sniff it out. We can smell it.
The timing is perfect.
Perfect timing.
Experience shows
और उनको
right
पता था
on
एकदम
this.
prediction you know on
As
top
Wolfenar in one fell swoop
एकदम
instantly deny
Top notch.
any potential early game snowball GK could have.
Now, I am interested in knowing whether Wolfendar is going to get even more aggressive by trying to deny the purple
ग्लू
buff.
उधर बैठा हुआ है
He's
जो
already on top of it.
लुई इधर ले आती है
And Rosa might
वो
be
बेचारा
able
कुछ
to
जंगल ही नहीं कर पा रहा है
to that back line.
वो डिले कर दिया उसका ब्लू
Person's already back up, so Alien's just providing vision. Samo gonna go in, try to stop him, but this is a good
अब
we're talking about.
हाया लेवल 5 हो रखा है वो लेवल 8 हो रखा है हाया मर गया
Connect and the kick. Xeno cannot
What
even respond.
the fuck?
Glorious pathway used purely to let Samo escape, and
Bro.
Ulfhednar are
3 level difference at 4 minutes bro they are just focusing on Haya bro
Man, they're so good. I love it. I love the motions that they
that's
are.
why Alpha or you know
They want
Bane
to see the
even
vulnerabilities in Geeky
you know, some
Esports.
tanky
Now,
heroes are
whenever
better
you're
than,
playing
you know,
against both Chippen as well as Loyi, you
assassins.
have to think about the map differently, right? And you also need to make sure you
I mean
know
they
the
should have
cooldown
picked
timings
Nolan
for
would have
this
been better yeah
It's so quick and efficient as well. Not just
Better than
Rosa
Haya.
identifying the rotation timings, but Apex and TNZ, their combo CC is so quick, so fast. You just don't
Joe
even
took
see it
it.
coming.
Well, you have to anticipate. No
Penny
other
can
way, because
counter
nobody
still,
can
but
safely
Louis
open
cannot.
up the map, and even for Shen, right? As much as he likes to like open up the map,
I mean, for
say hello
Louis,
to all these rushes, there's a very good chance that he ends up dying. He's
you
only
need
level
like
5. He does not have the base
Matilda
health to stay through
or
it.
Yeah, this Belleric is picked up as a way to counter the
Badalic.
diversion, but Rosa is just playing so quickly, it's not even working, and the
Whoa,
diversion
whoa,
straight
whoa,
away into
whoa.
Carby! Wave the Dragon
And he
picks
didn't
him
even
right
pick
into
up
Arif, and the Wrath of the
Purify.
Dragon isn't even going to be able to do anything because the Purify comes out straight away on the Zaman
He's
Force
dead.
and the knock up once again to give Sunshine
Bro,
a
0-4.
double
This is
kill
like
in the
one-sided
gold
even.
lane.
Beautiful stuff coming in from Ulf and Dar, making sure that they are the elite of the elite soldiers, and they are doing so well.
Yeah, they have a
At this point in time,
best
recovery
chance to
is
win
going to have to come
wild
into the
card.
stake coming in for the ULF.
ULF.
Apex 47 and Tanzi, they have
No
got
blue buff for
to
Haya.
He is not allowed to play.
Haya
Samo
got like
will have to do anything
3
necessary,
buffs.
and
That's
I
it.
think that the next 4 minutes,
Nah.
Samo giving up
Yeah, he
his
got
lane,
just 3
give it
buffs
over
the
to
whole
Zero
game.
so that he can catch up in EXP. Look at this beautiful stuff. As soon
No
as
Purify
they
on
walk
Bruno.
out of that bush,
Oh,
it's
क्या ही
over.
करेगा?
And even the pre-Purify from Sunshine as well, that was not reactive. He already knew the Belleric ult was coming out and just popped it to make sure that he wouldn't be stopped from DPSing
Team
for even
presence
a
is next
millisecond.
level.
It's great.
Because of the low, you
Very
know.
clean, but that's only one singular turret 6 minutes into the game. A 4.4
हाँ,
now it's going
देखते हैं
to
क्या
actually
होता है.
turn into an 8k lead as it builds up to this next objective.
8k हो जाएगी बताओ
Don't
थोड़ी देर में.
contest it. Look to play the rest of the map and look to try and find as much
एक
gold
तो ये
as
ना
you can.
ग्लू का बग
Because
ठीक
mid-tier
करना चाहिए
one, as
इनको.
much as you wanna keep it alive,
जैसे
that's
स्पेक्टेट
not
करते हैं ये
good
पता
for
नहीं
the
क्या
next
नया बग
one.
चल रहा है आजकल.
The scary thing though is that even if they want to play the map, the diversion is just always going to be a threat. Look at
Blue
Alien,
won't
look at how much
die.
damage he's soaking. He flickers in, gets the stun on 2 members, and the Way of the Dragon finds Shen once again. Glorious Pathway comes out, but
Blue
it's not
चढ़
gonna
गया
save
था.
the Apex for Leah 7.
4
The
seconds,
first one
Glue
taken
will
out,
get
OG
his ult
shadow
back
kill,
again.
but Zamo's still gonna be left
2 dead,
exposed, and
2
Sunshine
dead for
wins the
nothing.
killing spree very easily,
Look at
diving
Glue.
between the towers in the mid lane.
Yep, Alien just having the time of his life. This Glue, really nasty pick here. But looking towards that top side, we do see that Zeno at least is trying to wait on his own. Hopefully, doesn't want to overextend here because again, they're playing with zero information. They don't know where the majority
Yep,
of members.
he just
of
got
the
like
ULF
3
are.
buffs the whole game. हाया के पास 3 buff मिले हैं बस. वो बेचारा level 8 हो रखा है. ये 12, 13 होने वाला है.
The way it forces you to think about the map every
अब वही है
single
पूरा
second. GK Esports just don't have
दारोदार
enough resources.
सिसिलियन और ब्रूनो के ऊपर है.
Yeah, and
हाया बस क्लियरिंग करेगा. साइड लेन पुश कर सकता है. टर्टल या लॉर्ड के कंटेस्ट नहीं कर सकते ये अभी. उसके लिए थोड़ा सा इक्वलाइज करना पड़ेगा एटलीस्ट. यू नो डिफरेंस अगर 2000 1500
TNZ
का हो
showing how
तब
it's
भी कुछ
done
कर
on the
सकता है.
trio here. Another tower
Contest पर
easily taken.
6-7,000 के
Well,
गोल
just
डिफरेंस
to
में क्या ही
even
करेंगे.
further, Avalanche, the gold lead coming in from this Harif, already 2k
अभी चोक
ahead
किक मारेगा देखना
compared to
ब्रूनो को.
Carby.
ब्रूनो पे
Doesn't
प्योरीफाई
even
नहीं
have
है.
his second
देखना.
item yet on the Bruno.
नहीं
Man.
ओके.
Can't really do much until. I mean, the Berserker's Fury is just way too important. That's a main source of damage.
Look at the damage from Loe.
Doing so much damage. Glorious Pathway, nothing can be done. Killing spree for TNZ.
Loe
Tier 2 tower gone.
easy win for the
Look at
Turkey.
Nar
Yep.
just walk out like nothing ever happened.
Man, has Geeke not had enough
TP
practice
on top.
against this low Yi? I mean, I
Good
know
one.
for a fact that Mina that they were banning this out.
Bro,
with
they have better
Zero as well,
rotation.
so it's not like they haven't played against.
I got
Zero,
fucked like
but
really
at the same
bad.
time, it's looking like things are going out of control way too quickly.
It's just being done at a much more efficient rate than I guess.
He's
they're
getting
prepared
nothing on the
for.
map.
Opednar demonstrating a master class here
Yep.
from their experience of 3 different.
Sicilian and
appearances in
Bruno
the
have to carry the
series.
game a little bit.
Currently kill score 8-1, AK gold lead 9 minutes in. JK just don't really have anything. Split Blade even used preemptively to zone them away. A good stun from TNZ.
Sicilian
GK
altered.
literally do not exist on the map.
Yeah, Ulfendar is literally just walking up, puffing up their chest and being like, "What are you gonna do about it, bro? You want that tower? Nah, you're gonna have to fight for it. How many people are you willing to sacrifice for this tower?"
It just feels like such a terrible situation for them.
I mean,
they want to do something, but Opednar is outplaying them every single time.
Hey, Apex, you better watch yourself. You can't get hit by skills like those. You gotta stay as the bully. Look at him. The fact that he's trying to do these fancy schmancy movements all because they know that they have the lead and they have a very
The
clear
transfer
angle.
money.
They're 9K.
Graffiti.
They push them all the way back to the inhibitor.
Guys, 5
They
more
get
subs,
this goal,
man. Hit
speed
that
this game up,
like and
then
sub.
they're going, and I'm pretty sure they're going to force.
Yeah, free lord, man. Free lord.
In a similar situation, the game
कुछ
was
नहीं कर
all
सकते भाई
esports
जब तक
just
थोड़ा
don't
और
have
goal
that
lead
much wave clear. So even in the base, they're not that strong.
हाँ, he's
unless they're
dead.
able to find-
He's
oh,
dead.
Zeno in trouble. Doesn't have his quad shadow. Zaman force you. Oh my goodness, where did he go?
I mean कहाँ जा भी कहाँ सकता है पीछे चो बैठा है
Not without pressure, especially up against a low Yi. Every single time they start calling for delivery services, you
How to
know
buy
somebody
Loyi
is
now?
going to die.
Rosa literally is tracking their parcel right now, and they ordered Zeno for dinner. They're really
It's
enjoying
not that
their
bad
meal
but
too,
you know
because GK
like
esports
Haya got shut
cannot
down
put up
really
a fight
bad
at
like
all.
he's not
Lord
getting any
pushing in
farm
mid lane. Smile
That's the
has
whole
built up
issue.
nearly enough stack. Two-man Kundo knockup, but Apex gets stunned.
I
so
thought
he has to
Cho
flicker
is
out
dead
to
there, but-
safety. Tower actually not being focused too much.
Look at
Lord
Loyi.
dropping
Look at
quite
Loyi
low.
damage,
GK
dude.
doing a good job of clearing it out, and no minions left. Ulvenar cannot actually force this down, so they'll keep all their inhibitors alive for now. TNZ instantly rotating up top, but with only one minion
See
to work with.
अभी तक एक भी टॉर्नेट नहीं गया है लेकिन वो
Oh,
देखो ध्यान
shadow
दो
kill, will it be enough? No, he jumps to the minion.
Haya 1 HP
Really
dude
unlucky there. RNG not on his side. Just waiting for the next delivery to actually happen. We know for a fact that it's safe.
I thought Haya will Haya almost got like Suyu there
In terms of kill
Almost.
ratio, it is not looking very, very good for GK unless they can drag this out for, I mean, currently level 11, 20, 26.2k.
We need
total. They're gonna have to wait for at least 6 more minutes.
a
so at
good
17
ult from
minutes
Balearic
is when we're expecting
That's
them
what
to
we
pop
need
off.
Will Ulvenar allow the game to
On
last
GK
another 20
side.
minutes? Doesn't seem like it. Alien already jumped in.
Oh good kick Hylos survived Balearic dead
Just melt. It is gone. Mega kill for the Torn Queen.
Bottom
herself.
turret
Bow
गया
before her majesty as Ulvenar break into the
अभी दो
base.
गए
It is now
अब दिक्कत
wide
होगी
open for them.
पर
Only
अभी भी
one
दिक्कत
inhibitor
नहीं है
standing
टॉप
and
का
GK
इनहिबिटर
esports,
बचा हुआ
their
है
time in the land of dawn is limited.
Yep, 12k now as it continues to
He
push
didn't
on
he
the
got caught
rhythm
like
progression.
literally
You know, was
I mean
thinking
Loe was
grab at the end of
TPing
this game,
so
but
many
you know
times
what?
so
I take
I
it
was
back. I don't think we need to
getting
look at that
caught
anymore
here and there
when it gets to post.
while
At the same
rotating
time, right,
in his
just
own
look at the
jungle.
differences. 3k difference for the gold laners, a 1.2k difference amongst roamers of all roles, a 1.3k
Look.
difference amongst mid laners, a
6k
5K
difference
Oh my goodness, a 5.6k difference amongst junglers.
junglers
and
man
800 for alien.
5.6
He doesn't need that much gold to be fair.
We're seeing a little bit of a social
Haya is
commentary
like
about
really
Realm
poor
Sphere
right
right
now.
because Ulvenar are clearly in the
Yeah,
top
yeah,
1%.
Hey, we as the middle class deserve better.
Well, what class does that make GK right now?
Hey, look, it's because of the upper class that they're in this position.
Bro,
Not that
bro,
most of them would be in the
oh,
middle
they are
class,
roasting
right?
them, bro.
Social commentary at its finest, but man, I don't see.
Bro,
them
they
getting out
just
of this.
called
While
GK lower
too
class,
long,
man,
too long
because they
to
don't
stay
have
into this
gold
game.
right now.
Time he actually
And
has
ULF is like
done
13k gold ahead, so they are like high, upper class, man.
Just for funsies.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, he doesn't even need it, right? Because GK
Okay,
doesn't actually
dude.
do enough damage to threaten him. But why not, right? Just get a Winter Crown too, so that you can add a little bit of insult to injury.
Both, why not?
Even though you can only use one.
Bro, they're making fun, dude.
It's just to send a statement that I could. I could have it.
Winter
But
crown,
then
huh?
it'll be even cooler that just before he dies, he sells both and gets the gets immortality anyways.
Like, why not buy a second yacht?
Yeah, true.
Why not buy a
Oh,
second
man.
yacht?
The checkmate angle already achieved here. Now, eventually,
Yeah, this is
Warriors
over,
respond in
guys.
the 44th second, and they want that last inhibitor.
Last inhibitor
Sicilian is
stand
not
there
even
and take
doing
it because there's
damage,
nothing GK
like,
can do to stop this
they're
from
really
happening.
ahead, bro.
And this is all before the Lord has
Let's
even
see.
collided in. Zeno trying to do
Come
it,
on,
keep the lanes
GK.
pushed out, so they don't
Defend
have
this
to
shit,
do it
man.
on full map sync.
Yep.
Conceal play, flicker,
Oh,
GK, the dragon onto Cardio
Bruno dead.
ulting,
Oh,
but
Bruno
Dragon
survived.
actually locked them down underneath
Oh, yeah, okay,
the
okay.
base, and that means that
Blue
Ace
dead,
and
Cho
Ace
dead.
taken out
3
with
for
an overextension here from
1.
Ultimar punished, but Rosa is
If they can
still
defend.
unstoppable. First one is the
Haya
horse,
dead.
second is the assassin. As GK falls
But they
one by one to the
they
yin-yang
can defend. They
reactions.
can defend,
And now
no?
with the minion waves,
Yo,
Zeno
Sicilian kill the land!
on it.
Okay,
Mega
this is
kill
over,
for
man.
TNC to close things out, and a clean sweep for the fan favorites as Ulfhednar take down GK.
Yeah,
Esports.
dude.
That's
They were
an
literally
old
so behind, bro. They were
here.
poor, man.
Domination.
They were at the bottom of the barrel, bro. Like, they were licking the floor for the gold, man.
Just going to be scenario after scenario.
Even though ULF overcommitted there, they died early. They still lost the game, bro. Like they were so behind, yo.
Needed to do after their game 1 loss. But it just seems like it ended up being worse when this Lo Yi made her
Good game, guys. Good game. Good game. Too easy, man. Too easy. Man, Rosa, Sunshine, these are like Fireflux player, man. They got the experience in the backpack. Alright, guys. 4 more subs. Let's go. Let's go, guys. 4 more subs. Hit that red button right here.
You could be looking to pressure one side of the map to force that ult to eventually come to
right
that
here.
side and then just
Somewhere,
away.
man.
You have to be able to maintain that hyper
Crazy
control
Storm,
when
best of
dealing with
3.
these global
No,
ults.
it's over.
But
Yeah, it's best of 3.
props. OpenNAR knew
It's
what they were doing this
too
game. Their experience
sweep and
was on
sweep.
full display. They knew where their targets were. Every single waking moment without even needing to see them. And when you're playing against something like that,
Golu bolte Golu.
how do you respond?
Number 1, ban out show. Number 2, I think that Matilda ban on blue side, as good as she is
Is that an anime?
the playstyle that
Yo, you
OpenNAR
know,
wanted to do. Because
BGMI is getting sponsored by Crunchyroll.
heavy setters,
You know that?
previous M history as well. All of them, majority being setters, and very few times do we
When
see
I was
actually
watching
wanting to
BMPS or something,
support type roles.
I think there was an advertisement of
But I suspect the reason
Tower of
why
Gods or
Matilda
some
was
shit.
so heavily respected is
It's an anime,
because
right?
DK
Tower of
was
Gods,
playing
right?
front to back lineup,
Wait.
right? They
Tower of God. Bro, is my live stream okay, guys? Still okay. Tower of Gods, right? Wait. Tower of Gods. Have you seen Tower of Gods? Guts. It's a good anime. It's like you enter in a tower and there are like a lot of stages you have to cross.
It's not hyper aggression. It's just a slow chokehold. They put you in that triangle.
Hey,
and
thanks
you
for
don't know
subscribing,
what to do
Sahil, man.
on wiggling.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Um,
Guys, 2 more
Wiggling
subs.
is something that GK tried
Come
to
on, man.
do,
Here,
but the
let
draft
me hit
doesn't really have them much. They have the
8.6.
silos, which can be very flexible, right? So I think Samo was trying to do his best. But the Belleric is meant and specifically drafted
Crazy
to
stomp.
counter the Lo Yi. And we did not see a single Wrath of Dryad on diversion. Rosa was just too fast.
I mean, yes.
What
Rosa
do you
is
guys
fast,
wanna
but at the
watch
same
now?
time, it's not like they
Tell
just
me.
spotted it out of nowhere, right?
What do you guys
Most
wanna
of the
do?
time, we're not
What should I do in this free time for like 10-15 minutes? I watched the anime and I read the manga when it was coming out. Man, I have no time to read manga and I have no patience. I don't like reading.
Some teams go and finish SATL.
Godelda on Jonathan. Let's see. Golu bolte Golu. Guys, real Golu.
Like we हो, सब almost some teams go and
Guys, Golu bolte Golu. You guys follow BGMI or not?
चाहे वो godlike भी हो, सब almost some teams go and finish SATL. रिमोट पे क्या बोलना चाहिए? क्या बोलना चाहिए? आपको क्या बोलना चाहिए? आप क्या बोलना चाह रहे हैं बताइए? गेम का पार्ट है. सोल पहली बार तो 1v4 हुई नहीं है. सोल ने हजारों बारी 1v4 किया है. जब किया है तो तुम लोगों ने कभी आके नहीं बोला क्यों कर दिया, और हो गई और जोनाथन से हो गई तो वही बहुत बड़ा इशू हो गया. नो ऑफेंस माया भी भाई अभी भी टीम को कोचिंग कर रहे हैं या नहीं?
कोचिंग थोड़ी ना दे रहा हो, मैनेजर है ना.
2 महीने
अच्छा,
से सेम
मायावी.
टीपीटी ना जीते बट फैंस लास्ट ईयर तो एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं सेम गलती बार बना हो, राइट? अब देखिए भाई, हम तो आपसे
Good
समय
point.
मांग सकते हैं. हमने समय का टाइम दिया है. स्काई का और रेडबुल का इवेंट जाने दो. कुछ नई चीज़ें सही होती तो हम चीज़ें सही करेंगे. बाकी अगर आप चाहोगे कि प्रेशर बनाओगे एक दिन में ही चीज़ें चेंज हो जाए, नॉट हैपनिंग.
प्रेशर तो होना
एक
चाहिए.
दिन में कोई टीम नहीं ला सकते ना, एक दिन में हम इनको सही कर सकते हैं.
बात सही है।
इसीलिए ताकि नई टीम कोई आ जाए और वो फिर हगे और फिर आप हमारी 3 गुना गांड मारो।
अब
हमें
क्या नई
लगेगा जिस
टीम ही
दिन
लेते रहेंगे क्या लोग हैं? लोग बस भरना स्टार्ट कर देते हैं। आई वांट जंप कॉमिक कोलैबोरेशन विद एमएमए। जंप कॉमिक, व्हाट इज दैट? जंप कॉमिक, व्हाट इज दैट? व्हाट इज दिस? Boruto 2 Blue Wartox. Latest free chapters. What is this, guys? Manga and books. Ah, yo, is this real? I watch the anime and read the manga when it can. Opposite with me, haha. I don't like anime. I love reading. Lol, BGMI era is still not over. Nope, bro. In India, I think BGMI is the biggest game right now. Still. Boruto, Black Clover, Naruto, Twin Star, Exodus, Undead. What is this, guys? Is this real or what? Manga on Hunter x Hunter. Join to read Hunter x Hunter. Buy the volume. What the fuck is this, man? Let's see.
कि दे आर नॉट वर्थ इट, उस दिन हम देखेंगे क्या डिसीजन लेना है।
Guys, 2 more
क्या मतलब
subs.
एक 1v4 ने कम्युनिटी एक्टिव कर दी? कम्युनिटी तो नहीं एक्टिव होती,
एक 1v4
कम्युनिटी एक्टिव होती है।
अभी हुआ क्या है ना, मैं बताता हूँ गाइस, मैं आगे बताता हूँ। जॉनथन है ना, उसने सोल को 1v4 कर दिया, ठीक है? तो अभी उस पे ड्रामा हो रहा
नॉट
है।
वर्थ इट।
तो अब लोग जाके बस भरते हैं इधर उधर इधर उधर इधर। यही होता है बीच में। यू डोंट प्ले जंप असेंबल गेम? नो, नेवर हर्ड अबाउट इट।
उस दिन हम देखेंगे क्या
व्हाट इज
डिसीजन
दैट?
लेना है। क्या मतलब एक 1v4 ने कम्युनिटी एक्टिव कर दी? कम्युनिटी तो नहीं एक्टिव होती, इन चीज़ों से कम्युनिटी एक्टिव होती है क्या? कम्युनिटी तो एक्टिव और चीज़ों से होती है यार। सोल के हर एक
बैठ के
प्लेयर
मजे
ने,
ले रहा था, एक स्माइल करते
चाहे वो
हुए।
गॉडलाइक भी हो, सब ऑलमोस्ट सब टीम्स को 1v4 अकेले अकेले किया हुआ है। और सोल हो गई 1v4 तो भाई तुम लोगों ने तो अलग ही तमाशा बना दिया। और रही बात थक के ब्रॉडकास्ट की, वो तुम लोग इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग लोग समझ ही गए होंगे कि शुरू से चुप रहे हैं। बहुत लोग गठबंधन बना रहे हैं, जैसे मोदी
कमेंट
जी के टाइम पे हुआ था ना।
ये
क्या हुआ था?
स्मग करते हैं ना, ये कमेंट बाजी करते हैं भाई। मजा आता है, लेकिन कुछ ही बोलो, बीजीएमआई कम्युनिटी में फन तो है। सिमिलर लाइक एमएल जंप असेंबल गेम। वेट, इज इट अवेलेबल ऑन एप स्टोर? वेट, लेट मी चेक। कौन है भाई ये जंप असेंबल? इज इट अवेलेबल ऑन नो, पोकेमॉन यूनाइट, वन पीस? नो।
आईएनडीए गठबंधन। वैसे हमें भी खबर मिल रही है कि ऐसे ही आईएनडीए गठबंधन बन रहा है अगेंस्ट गोइंग अगेंस्ट एसए12, एंड द होल एजेंडा ऑफ दैट गठबंधन इज टू फिनिश एसए12। उनको ये नहीं पता उनके 10 खानदान सारे मिलके भी आ जाएंगे तो भी एसए12 का झाट नहीं ला सकते। और एसए12 ने बोलना शुरू कर दिया और एक्सपोज करना
जस्ट
शुरू कर
वॉच
दिया ना,
गेम प्ले ऑन
मदद
यूट्यूब।
खुदा ही होगा फिर तो। ऑल द बेस्ट। आजकल बहुत सारे कोलैब्स देखने को मिलेंगे आपको कुछ दिनों बाद। व्हेन इट्स अ कार्ड गेम ना, कोई भी कार्ड का गेम चल रहा हो, सपोज 20 राउंड होने हैं, आपके पास हर राउंड में हुकुम का इक्का है ना। फिनाले लास्ट डे तक, फिनाले का जब तक लास्ट राउंड नहीं होता, हुकुम का इक्का फेंको मत।
बकचोदी करते रहते हैं ये लोग, मस्त है भाई, मजा आता है. What? Yo, is this a real game, dude? The fuck? And now you guys telling me? What the fuck? Man. Don't tell me my stream is... Yeah, I'm done, guys. I'm going off.
All troops deployed. Executed.
Is there a Naruto?
Rampage.
Oh. You guys want me to try this game or what? Huh?
Your team has destroyed the turret.
I can try this game. Wait. Is that a Julian?
Executed.
That's Julian, right?
Dominating. Your team has destroyed the turret.
I think there is Naruto too, right? Let's see. Bro, my internet sucks, man. Am I lagging, guys? Am I lagging? It's in better mood right now. Am I lagging? Come on, man. Show me the hero, man. Wait.
An
The,
enemy has
oh,
been
he
slain.
ulted already. My bad. Damage, summon, damage, move. Still no super chat button. It will take time. I'm sorry. But welcome to my
An
stream.
ally has been slain.
Salamat ate. Tarana. Wait. Let me see the Naruto ult, man, please. Someone is Shadow Clone. Right. Oh, there is a movie. What is the ult, man? Click on the ult, man. Oh, Itadori!
Been slain.
Man, I want to play this game, man. Oh, Rasengan!
An enemy has been slain.
Bro,
An ally.
bro, I'm getting this game, bro. I'm getting this game, bro. It was a fucking ultra massive sharding Rasengan, bro. Bro, I'm downloading this game. Kia, right? Your name is Kia, right? Starting in 1 minute, guys. Let's watch this, man. I like it.
Your turret has
Let's see
been
more
destroyed.
heroes.
An enemy has
Am I lagging, guys? Let me know. Official release. Bro, I'm getting that game, bro. I'm getting that game. Bro. I love it. It's my next favorite game. Bro, my internet. Ow. Go on that. Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay.
残業は嫌いなので手早く済ませましょう。
Kanto Nanami. Let's see. Basic attack. Not bad. Moves. Show us the moves. Okay. Disappointment. Okay. Okay, not bad. Okay, next. Disappointment. Okay, whatever, man. Show the enhance. It's like a choke kick, but
残
not
念
powerful.
ここからは時間外労働です。
What just happened? Okay, disappointment.
これはそこそこでは済みそうにない。
Oh, okay. Whoa, I like it.